Breaking news out of Brevard County in the middle of Hurricane Jeanne, a mass evacuation of one of the shelters. This obviously was the front door, which is no longer here.
Astronaut arrested. David Waters of our CNN affiliate Central Florida News 13 broke the story last night.
Lisa Marie Nowak is scheduled to make another appearance here at the Orange County Jail, now charged with attempted first-degree murder. We've got cable crews, we've got power crews out here trying to restore all of this in this neighborhood, but extensive damage.
Joining us at the Kennedy Space Center, David Waters. He spends a lot of time out there at the Cape. David, first of all, how's the weather there today?
Not good, Miles. Even 400 miles away from Hurricane Dennis. Just take a look behind us. You're going to see me right now in a whole different way from my body heat that I'm giving off. Well, it's about 90 degrees on the ground right now. It's actually much cooler as we free fall at around 120 miles an hour. For people in Haiti, if life here wasn't hard enough already, the crisis, the killings, and the overthrow of the government have all helped make life even harder.
See what you've been clicking out of the last hour or two at CNN.com. Most popular video looks like Classroom in the Sky.
Yeah, and it is amazing how popular this piece of video is.
You never got to do this in high school. But now the state of Florida plans to fund this so-called no-gravity classroom every year.
We're putting together a microgravity educational research institute.
We're here at Weightless Center, Florida, with the best math and science teachers in professional development. When I was growing up, we didn't have classrooms in the sky like this.
The classroom is a modified 727. The pilot climbs steeply and then dives to create about 30 seconds of weightlessness.
The state of Florida plans to lease this plane about 20 times a year, allowing students and teachers to learn in this weightless environment, a way that has never been open to students and teachers before.
Jump at me! Jump at me! Yeah, baby.
The first trip went to Florida Space Agency officials, teachers, and high school students from Jacksonville doing a science experiment.
Hold on. Call it. Pump is running. Call it.
140.
The students are watching how pumps perform in weightlessness versus on the ground, while hanging onto the wire so they don't float away. The experiment is part of a system students hope to use to grow bone cells in weightlessness. They want to help astronauts by studying the bone loss space flyers experience on long-term space trips.
It's a thrill because, as you know, when we were younger, we just didn't have opportunities like this. So for our students to do weightless experiments, it's an incredible opportunity.
One more time.
Florida officials say it'll be far more than one more time. They plan to fly thousands of students in the state's new Classroom in the Sky.
Showers in Bravo, please.
This man has spent most of his life behind bars after being convicted of raping a 17-year-old girl back in 1981. The only problem is he didn't do it, and it's taken almost 23 years for DNA tests to leave no doubt that Wilton Dedge was innocent the whole time. Have you talked to him at all tonight?
Yeah, we've talked to him. He just couldn't wait for it to get here.
That she's talking about is her son's long-awaited freedom. He's spent his whole adult life in prison for a crime he didn't commit. And this man who hasn't tasted freedom since President Reagan was elected is now about to experience all of that for the first time. A long hug from a family who knew all along their son did nothing wrong. What do you think of the almost 23 years? Do you feel vindicated? Do you feel relieved? What do you feel?
Well, I feel relieved, but I think it just took too long.
Too long might be an understatement for Dedge. He went to jail at age 20. Now he's 43.
It's been hell the last 22 years.
You told your mom this whole time you didn't do it, What do you feel on this day?
Well, it's finally proved to everybody that I was telling the truth a long time ago.